So recently it was Biggie Smalls' 20th anniversary of his death, in which he was shot in Los Angeles. And I know what you guys are thinking, how is this relevant? I'll get into that in a second. But first I'd like to give a little precursor, because, life isn't all fucking politics, because politics is repetitive and boring as shit. But the point is that, so when I first started really getting into older rap, more 90s rap type of stuff, I never thought that I would like Biggie nearly as much as I do today. And I first got into Nas a lot, and then I got into Tupac, and then I didn't really give Biggie a fair try, but once I did, I figured out that Biggie's music is actually really, really fucking good, and I still listen to his music today. And the poor guy only got to put out 2 albums because he died, but just some really great music, man. I really enjoy it. But here's what Raw Story says. This is interesting. So, New York Democratic Representative Hakeem Jeffries paid tribute to the Notorious B.I.G. on the 20th anniversary of his death, March 9, 2017, while speaking on the House floor. He represents New York's 8th Congressional District in Brooklyn and Queens. Jeffries rapped the lyrics of "It Was All a Dream" and referred to Biggie as the King of New York. Here's a big problem, but I'm going to wait until I get away. He died 20 years ago today in a tragedy that occurred in Los Angeles, but his words live on forever. I've got the privilege of representing the district where Biggie Smalls was raised, said Jeffries. We know he went from negative to positive and emerged as one of the world's most important hip-hop stars. Biggie Smalls is gone, but never forgotten. Rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. Where Brooklyn at? Alright, so they called it "It Was All a Dream." I don't know if that's what C-SPAN had as, but for fuck's sake, guys, Raw Story, at least cite the shit correctly, man. It's not called "It Was All a Dream," okay? That's one of the key lyrics of it. The title of it is juicy, though, and you'll know it because whenever you hear it, is all you go, "It was all a dream, used to read Word Up magazine," and so on, so on, so on. But how do you fail this? It's not "It Was All a Dream," it's juicy. This is like, oh my god, this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace to hip-hop. Anybody who's a hip-hop head, a hip-hop fan at all, this should be an outrage, because I am currently outraged, and this is not Fox outrage, okay? This is real outrage. But anyways, it's really sad that we are, unfortunately, looking at the deaths of Biggie and Tupac, and for me, honestly, missing out on what they could have provided us in terms of musical, production, but it's, something that has empowered the people in those areas and things like that. So it's very interesting to see, but this is just very interesting to see from a representative, to say the least.